Hi, this is Charles from IHMG Creations. Thank you so very much for purchasing the resource Sportstistics Baseball. I hope you find it beneficial for your distance learning and your traditional classroom settings. When you download the PDF file and go to page 3, these are some important links for you to access the Google Slides presentation. However, right now I'm going to show you some more of the PDF file. So this is the print version that can be printed off and shared with your students in a traditional classroom setting. And this really looks at how math is embedded into the game of baseball. So there are 15 different categories in the print version, and there's the top 10 ranking for each category. And then there are 5 different word problems. And they deal with addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. There's graphing, there's a timeline activity, there's written response questions. And so the PDF just allows you to print off one category at a time or put them all together and use it as a unit. I'm going to go back up to the important links page, page 3. And when we click on this link here, it asks you to make a copy of the presentation. So please do that first, because that will give you your own copy of the document. So once you have your own copy, you can make edits, you can make changes, you can rephrase questions, you can you can add your own material, you can add you have your own little version to work with. And I'm going to show you how to isolate slides later in this tutorial. So in addition to the teacher tutorial, there's also a student tutorial. And in this version, because it is on Google Slides, this is very easy to share with your students over Google Classroom. And if you have not been using Google Classroom, I would highly recommend you try it out. If you need help getting started, please let me know and I can help you out with that. So there are the same categories, the same questions. The only difference is instead of students writing their answers, they just click here in these green boxes and then they type their response. And then because it's on Google, it's a Google Doc platform, it saves the answers for you. The only types of questions that I could not recreate was the graphing questions. And there was 3 categories that I did not include in the digital version. So there's only 12 statistical categories here. When you go down here a little bit further, there is an answer key. So each of the questions are answered here for you. So feel free to utilize that. And then once the baseball season gets started, and if there's new players that make it into the top 10 in any of these categories, I will update this, and so keep an eye out for that. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how to isolate some slides. And so if you didn't want to use the whole document at one time, I'm going to show you how to isolate just 2 slides at a time, so you could share this as maybe a mini lesson. So let's say I wanted to start with the top 10 all-time hits leaders. So what I would do is I would highlight those 2 slides. I would go to File, make a copy, and you're just going to select those slides. So the selected slides, and you can call this baseball hits. And once you click OK, you're going to get a brand new document with just those selected slides. So at this point, if you were doing a small group lesson with maybe a math group, or if you wanted to share one of these a day over a couple weeks span, you could easily just isolate those slides and then assign them or share them either through Google Classroom or whatever platform you're using. If you have any questions or comments about this product or any ideas on how to make it better, please contact me at ihmgcreations@gmail.com. And I hope that you have a great rest of your school year. And thank you once again for utilizing this resource.